Dragon's Nest. Okay. I swear to every deity of destruction and war that I will get revenge upon Geists. I'm just down here. I'm doing some mining. I'm trying to get a little bit more money so I can buy a repair kit so I can fix up Anasidora. When I get Cockatrice was slain by Geist in the chat. Not now, zombies. I call upon the powers of Odin, Tyr, Thor, Ares, Athena, Mars, whatever god of destruction and war from any pantheon will give me the power to wipe out the entire race of Geists. Oh, I'm so sick of them. Oh, I am. Oh, I am boiling with rage right now. I know I'm laughing, and this originally was going to be like a bit of a joke bit, but no, I am actually boiling with rage. Like, okay, I was planning on recording in just a little bit after a little bit of mining, but that message popped up. Like, Horus, Sekhmet, I'll call upon Set. I'll even call upon Apep/Apophis, whichever name you want to use for the god of chaos or deity of chaos, opposite of order or whatever. Any deity, any divine being that wants to give me the power to wipe out the entire race that is the Geist, I will take it. I don't care what strings are attached. I do not care. I want that race deleted, and I will do it with my own bare hands if I have to. I mean, I could. I am. Oh, that one. This. Ooh. This gag became a real thing, like asking for the deletion of an entire thing. I so badly just want to delete them at this point, but I won't because that will be making things too easy on me. But anyways, I don't actually have a spot for that one yet. Interesting. Anyways, almost hit end recording instead of F5. Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to RWBYM World of Darkness. So last time was eventful, and today is starting with me in a murderous rage, apparently. So last time, we did our normal recap, we did a couple little things I changed up with side bullets, and I don't think we didn't really do much around the village, I don't think. Because yesterday, our goal was to try out one of the raids using one of the dark crystals, which started off okay. So we ran like 500 blocks out that way. You can't see it with the death markers because I did die a couple times last time. Not you, Q, not one. Anyways. So, yeah, we ran out there. I put together a little hut so that we could try out the little raids, and I had, like, a little safe spot to, like, set everything up from while I was over there. And I suppose it will be easier if I just, head over to Raid Hut to, like, show the destruction instead of just trying to describe it. So, it was going well for the first thing. It was going... I didn't realize I did this, too. I thought the destruction I caused was localized in that one spot. Turns out it wasn't. So, yes, we put a little hut over here. We started out the raid. It went fine enough for the Borbatusks, but when the second wave, that was the Beowulfs showed up, I got a little surrounded. I wasn't in great shapes. So I stood on top of the little hut I put together, and I fired Ledge Still. Turns out, it has a little bit of an extra effect that we've never gotten to see, because we've only fired it within the confines of the village where explosions can't happen. Apparently there are still Borbatusks hanging around. I didn't realize that. Rude. What? My shield was up. That's stupid. Anyways, yeah, we were over there. I fired Ledge Still. Apparently, Actually, I don't know which version of Shoshingu I fired. It could have been Let Steal or it could have been the other one. I want to actually go test that today. But, yeah, I fired. All of a sudden, there was no HUD and I was falling. I lost it for a little bit. Like, I almost died laughing. I literally couldn't breathe because I had no idea what happened. So all of a sudden, we just have those apparently 3 huge craters all around us. And I was at the bottom of a pit surrounded by, like, 2 things that survived. And obviously I died because I was in dire straits. But, a lot of things spawning around us right now. But, that's fine enough. It was a good moment. I respawned, then there was a tiny little raid of some people showing up to try and take out the colony. I dealt with them no problem. And I started running back, and I paused recording. 2 seconds, or not even 2 seconds, 2 milliseconds basically, after I hit pause recording, I picked up a rotten egg off the ground, which I immediately hatched into a baby cockatrice, which I then spent like 5 minutes getting back into the base, where it stayed, and we went to get our partial awards, which is basically the equivalent of like 550 lien or something of just about, and that was about it. We came back, we did our outro early just because a lot had happened in a very short amount of time, and I figured that was good enough stopping point. So, hop into now, I'm going to do some prep work. Geist, once again, ruin everything that is good. I no longer have a baby cockatrice. I am actually really upset about that one, in case my whole rant about calling on the power of multiple war deities or gods of chaos or destruction or whatever who will answer. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was... I'm sad about the baby. Oh. But anyways, today what are we getting up to? I want... Now that I know what Shoshingu is truly capable of, I'm gonna go properly test this thing out in an area where I can make it go boom for real. So that will be something today, and I guess we can do some side stuff if we want. I want to, before I do another raid, I want to make sure I have enough money to get a repair kit so that we don't end up breaking Anisadora, because that would be very bad. This is very expensive. I'd rather spend 2,000 to repair it than 1,200 to buy a new one. So every little bit of Grimm amalgam, everything I get from right now, is going to go towards that goal of getting the new one. Should be fairly close by this point. There's another 150 on top of the 100 I have there. So yeah, I'm at 3,000. I just need another 1,000. That's not going to take too long, especially if I can pick up some extra dust. But I suppose I'm just going to wait here for Aura to regen, and I think we're just going to start off with our testing of Ledge Still and the other form that I can now not remember the name of. So let's just teleport over to the raid hut location. I'm gonna have to change that if I actually want to use it. I thought that was dust, although I did see some dust in one of these holes. Where did it go? This might be a good opportunity. Just take out our CAD and start breaking up some dust if I can find it. I know I had just seen some. There we go. So yeah, I might... Ow! Explosions. I think that probably blew up some dust that was already on the ground. So while I wait for Aura to regen, I think I'm just gonna do 2 in a row. I thought it was safe enough, a far enough distance, but I guess not. I'm just gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Hopefully I won't keep eating all of our Aura via explosions. But I'll see you when I've gathered some and when Aura is charged back up. I went so long without seeing an explosion, and now I've seen 3 in like 30 seconds. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back up on the surface with a decent amount of Grimm amalgam and a few stacks of dust. That should be more than enough cash to get me the rest of the way, so I'm just going to toss all this stuff in here for now, except for you. All of you stuff will all get turned into good stuff for later on. Words are hard. Anyways, Ledge Still. I did end up using quite a bit of durability off Anisadora, so have to be a bit careful with it. Let's get somewhere so we can properly see the damage we do. Like, what if I fly up to the top of one of these buildings, and I just fire this straight down? Will there be a building left? I am actually pretty curious about this. So, I'm gonna have to say sorry to all those pigs over there. Laden Haunt. That's just that. Ledge still. This is amazing. I love it. To answer the question, there is technically a building still there. You can go right away. So, note to self, if you don't want to destroy everything, use Laden Haunt. Laden Haunt is just like a 6-shot bow. That's why it does so much less damage. Oh, we definitely killed some Grimm in there. Oh, I love that. It doesn't go infinitely. Like, it stopped before... Oh! That was a bad time to run out of aura. It stopped before because it hits bedrock, but I think it did have a limited amount of shots to it. So I do want to head back over there. 26. This one? This one. Let's see. Oh, I broke a spawner, but not the chest. Nice. Might as well take some of this stuff. See if string is always useful. I don't know if I need the extra wheat, but I'll take it anyways. You. Okay, some of that stuff is important. But how far did it go? Okay, it stopped here because of water. So, the fact that it only stopped because it hit water makes me believe it will actually go infinitely, actually. So, oh, why did I suddenly just do like a super jump there for no apparent reason that ended up making me mess up mining? So, that right there is something. Use my semblance, please. It wouldn't have stopped there if it wasn't for the water. Where else did it go? Like, it had broke off here. I'm assuming it hit the very edge of that water there and stopped because of that. Otherwise, it would have kept going here. Oh yeah, I can see where the explosion hit. It would have hit, like, right there and, like, bounced into the water, I guess. Where other passive destruction go? It's so good. I love this so much. Oh, look. I thought that was a one of the underground roguelike dungeons, but no, that's just this thing. Or is this the only path of destruction? Like, everything hit the roof and started bouncing down instead of away this time, like it did before? This is... Oh, this is good. Oh, this is so cool. Note to self. Be careful using anything... I can use Laden Haunt freely, but Ledge Still is scary. Fire! Oh, it's... I'm gonna hit you with an egg. The disrespect I felt. Oh, game's not exactly super thrilled with what I am doing right now. But I am. Did that go to bedrock or did it hit water too? Oh no, I see bedrock down there. That's... Oh, the power. The power in my hands. That just means I need to be a little bit more careful when using this. Also, that village might end up getting blown up if I keep testing, so hold on off for now. Although I would like to see what's in this blacksmith if I can. Anything good? Not really, but sure, why not? I'll take it. Are these villagers actually super strong? No, they're just like basic, they have the basic health and whatnot. I think I ended up excluding them from Epic Siege to like try and make sure they didn't murder each other, and that has ended up making it so they don't get weaker. That they are still weaker than anything else possible, and they still just kill each other. So it's a bit weird. But anyways, let's head back to the village, sleep through the night, and then I have some dust to smelt up and some inventory stuff to do, and then I think we're going to do a little bit more side today. So I'll see you in just a moment. As soon as I went away, an Ursa Major showed up and murdered a villager. Sorry, Lumberjack. It's a good thing we have extra villagers. Hi, friend. I might end up breaking Anasadora here if I do. You idiot. Fine, switch to Crescent Rose. It does more damage, and it's not about to break completely. What's that? What just hit me in the back? That's... The fact that it's not here anymore makes me think that it was probably one of the shadow clone things. But I should be able to take care of this Ursa Major, no problem. It's just about... It's halfway dead now. I'm about to run out of Crescent Rose ammo, but that should be fine. I can take care of this thing from here. Ow. Fine. This thing can manage another 8 shots, right? This thing continues to be very loud. I can use this thing no more until I get a repair kit. But thanks for the Viridian Iron, rather, not Verdant in... Whatever, words are hard. This needs to go back on. Now I'll see you in a little bit after I'm done with inventory stuff, because I never got the chance yet. Okay, so... I left the game running while I ran to the bathroom so that everything could finish up smelting. And apparently a group of raiders has shown up at the worst possible time while I was away. I don't think they've killed anyone. Diana died before to the Ursa Major, so I think we're fine on that in that regard. But apparently I do have something to deal with. No, Mini Deathstalker. Every last bit of ammo will get put into you. Oh. You want to keep doing that? Sure, I'll let you two take care of it. Oh wait, it's still going to be chasing me, isn't it? Do they just shoot each other now? Those friends over there can just do their things. I can deal with the rest of the raiders while that's happening. Just... That was fairly effective. Go away. I can just get them to do it. This is so much easier. Only problem I have is the Mini Deathstalker. Dang it! Gonna have to fix the field a little bit. There we go. I think I still have my hoe in here. Yep. Need to grab seeds to fix you. Need to grab seeds to fix you. And you. And a couple other spots in here, it looks like. Doop. Doop. And that looks good. There we go. I have a little bit to jump in here. But why are there saplings in here? You don't belong in here. Apparently our farmer friend's been doing really good work, because there's a lot of wheat in here that I need to go make into bread because I'm running out of food. But the first bit of smelting should be done. I do have some more to do. But once I grab all of this and sell it off, we should have more than enough money to fix up Anasadora. So I'll just get the rest of this going. I'll make some bread. I'll do a little bit more... I'll just do some things around the village for a little bit. Oh, actually got another ancient tome. Just completely blanked on that. Will it stack? No, it will not. Actually, it is a different ancient tome. This is completely filled up. So let me just grab out all of this, and then I'm going to sell it all off, and then I can restart everything else smelting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then this gets broken up a little bit more. 8 across the board. Oops, almost tossed Shoshingo away. Don't do that. Doop. Ooh, that stuff can be used for smelting. That would have been a mistake. Yeah, I'll just get the rest of this going. I'll see you in another moment. More raiders? The last one just happened. But, all the dust is smelted and sold. We now have 6.5 stacks, basically, of 5s. I need to turn them all into the higher things, obviously. But, apparently we have other things to deal with first. Is this really gonna be like a nightly thing? If so, that's gonna get a bit annoying. Wait. You... I have declared war on Geist. Like, Geist will forever be my least favorite thing from this mod now. You can just go die in a hole, please. Get back here. Here we go. A little bit more Grimm amalgam so I can make a little bit more money. I don't think I'm going to need it. I should have plenty at this point, but it doesn't hurt. Where are those raiders? Oh, they're coming from the south. There they are. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. How many are there? How and where are the rest of them? Ooh, there's another one of those. Still no idea what I do with them, but that's besides the point. Actually, most of them are dropping him right now. They're in the wheat fields again. Must you keep doing that? So I have to keep fixing it? It's rude. Yep, definitely broke more of it. I can fix that later on. It's whatever. But yay, another raid dealt with. More ancient tomes. These ones did stack for some reason. Why they didn't before, I have no idea. Alright, yeah, they didn't stack while they were in my inventory, but they should have. You can just go in there. I don't know why I'm not using the extra rocks right now and just keep using these chests. But anyways, I did also make a whole bunch of extra bread. I gave some of it off to a random villager. I have another stack waiting in here. And I'm just going to go in here and start turning all of these into 10s, like so. That's a lot of money. These 10s get turned into 50s, not 20s. Where is it? Here it is, 50s. Like so, and so. 4 extra 10s. 38 50s. That is another 20. There we go. Like, I made enough money off of this one sale so that I didn't even need any of the money I already had. That's fairly good. But I used this with you, right? I believe you have it, and the black market trader. Blah, words are hard. But there we go, another toolkit that will be used on Anasadora. Doop. I should have switched to something that wasn't going to fire as soon as I did that, but oh well. Can I hit that shot? Apparently that is just outside of range, but whatever. I'm just gonna sleep through the night, and I'm gonna walk away for a little bit. It's about lunchtime. I'm gonna go get some food, and then when we come back, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more side stuff. So I guess I'll see you in just a moment, probably like 20-30 minutes for me. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's been like 30-35 minutes for me. I'm all fed up. I'm ready to continue going. And we're going to be continuing on with with Psy in just a moment. But I did remember the Minecolonies thing telling us to make a restaurant to help feed up everyone. And I figured it wouldn't hurt to at least get that set up so that Houston over there can continue working on that as I get to work on other stuff. So a restaurant, I've already looked at the recipe for it, needs an apple, wood, and a building tool. I already have all of that stuff with plenty. So like so, so, and so. Gets us the restaurant, which I'll be placing here, probably. Like, I don't know exactly how this is going to look. So let's use the build tool. Let's switch over to the cook. Level 5 wood in. How big is it? Okay, it's fairly large. Like, I would kind of want it, like, here. I also want the entrance facing these buildings. So, like that. Can I fit it in here comfortably? The answer is definitely no. So this one might not work out as planned. How far this way can I push it? Or do I need to push it, rather? It would need to go another 5 blocks in this direction. That's... You know what? That's not too bad. That's a 4 block walkway through all of this. Can still get around here just fine. I can bring it one more block this way, I think, and then I can just, like, sort of fix up the ravine right there to make it look a little bit better. Now we have a 5-block thing. Door. Actually put it here so it lines up a little bit better. Fine here. And that should be fine there. So I'm actually fine with the placement for this. It leaves a little bit of a weird opening back there, but I think it works out for me. Level 5, I'm fine like this. And then once this is set up, everyone will be able to eat just fine. So put that there. And let's get our friend to start building. Houston's... I won't know what's missing for another moment until Houston actually gets over here to start working. But I know I'm going to need some more oak wood. So I'm actually going to need a new lumber axe as well, because this one's basically broken. Houston's getting started. What are you missing? 56 oak wood, 185 planks, a whole bunch of cobble, glass planes, doors. So I just need to go gather some stuff. I should have all the cobble already. That's no problem. I have some of this stuff, but I'm going to need to make more. Which is basically just the case for everything here. I have most of it. I just need more of it, and I need to actually get it into its spot. So I know I need these. And I know I'm going to need to go gather a whole bunch more oak wood. So once Houston has everything he needs, we'll get started into Sile like I said we were. So let me just go gather all of that stuff, shall I? Okay, so Houston's over there doing his job. The only thing more that it needs is some glass planes, which I currently have smelting up over here. Once this entire thing is done, I'll be able to get the planes over there, and Houston will be able to finish off everything just fine. But I want to jump into this now. So we had just at the end of last time picked up the positive effects thing, is the last thing we got. Which, as the name implies, will allow us to use positive effects. So I can get rid of this greater infusion one just by doing like that. So it wants us to give ourselves, what is it, speed. Okay. So let's just grab it. We'll do like the basic thing, and then we can set up some other things as well in just a moment, because I do want to give like regen and stuff like that. So trick speed needs a target, which is just going to be caster self, I believe. Like so. That gets us targets. Power... I believe is just going to be 2 constant numbers. Like, this is a very simple spell. Power 0 for 0 seconds right now. So let's say power 1 for 5 seconds like that. What if I did 50 seconds? It gets... Speed 1 for 50 seconds is more expensive than we can do. What about speed 2? That's a lot more. I'm curious what the, like, actual math on this is. Speed 2 for 1 second is 40. 60, 80, 1. What if it's 1, 1? 25. So 15, 65. Okay, it gets exponentially more expensive, and you can actually go higher than speed 1 with it. It's just super expensive. So what if we just did, like, speed 2 for 5 seconds? Could we do that? Not 15, 5. Yes. Where is my extra... I have stuff to make extra bullets. I don't think I currently have a bullet I can get rid of. No, all of my current bullets are... Well, I don't need infusion now that I have greater infusion. So I can get rid of this. Speed. So now if we do this, we'll get speed 1 for 5 seconds. I believe we already have better than that. Yeah, we have speed 2. Or we should have speed 2. Oh, wait, no, that does actually give us a pretty big boost. I didn't know if that was going to work or not. I thought our clothes would count as the speed boost already. But that's pretty cheap for a decent amount of extra movement capabilities. So we're gonna want a lot of these bullets for different effects, I think. But we'll start setting up a lot of that other stuff in a moment. Negative effects, ooh, wither, slowness, weakness, and ignite. Those are some good things. Like wither is very effective. But we'll do tool. Yeah, we'll do negative effects first. I'm more interested in this than the tool casting, whatever that means. But negative effects. Has to be expected, after positive effects comes negative effects. There isn't much to say here, really. Everything in this group works exactly as expected. Have fun. So, speed's pretty simple. I can just clear this. I can remake that if I want. What if I... Operator focused entity. That's the entity that I am looking at. Which is how I'm going to want to do this. That's pretty simple to get to the target. It wants me to use Wither. Where is Wither on this list? That's invisibility. Ignites. Fire resistance. Where? It's like a little... Yeah, there it is. Like the Wither heart. Yeah, that works. Target is easy. Power. Entity. It works exactly the same. It's just how strong is it and how long does it last? Wither 2 for 5 seconds will kill most things if I could do it. Wither 2 for 2 seconds is the max I can do. So let me just make another bullet real quick. I just need a couple pieces of iron. So this segment of Psy is looking to be pretty simple. Like, these are very straightforward bullets. They work exactly how you would expect them to. So I'll grab that. And the glass should be ready now. So let's make these. And our friend over there can finish up the restaurant where we're working over here. So you go in here, and I now need a target. Wither 2 for 2 seconds, I believe is what I currently have this set for. I actually don't know if Wither works on Grimm or not, actually. Oh, hi, Knuckle-Levy. I guess you're a good test. It does. It's only... they have some sort of resistance to it, because I thought Wither was supposed to be stronger than that. Really? It only ends up doing 2 damage. I thought Wither did more than that. Why is Wither so strong against a player, then? What if I did this Wither 1 for 10 seconds or something like that instead? Could I afford something in that realm? And would that be more effective? Wither 1 for 10 seconds I can do. Reset this back up. Where is the Is the Knuckle-Levy still over here? Yes. 2... 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, so that's how Wither works. Wither does the level of Wither that you have makes it go faster for each damage tick. I didn't actually know that. So this will now do 5 damage to most things. Is Wither actually a lot weaker than I think it is? Like, I feel like that should do more. Like, what if I did Ignite instead? Basically just going to try the same thing. Blaze, that's fire resistance. That's the exact opposite of what I want. Target's the same, and time is the same, so it doesn't actually have a power. So what if I did Ignite for 5 seconds? Replace Wither for just a second. We can fix that again. Like, that was a bad target because that pig was more or less already dead. So now I can just freely cook food at least. 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it stack? If I just keep doing this, will this thing burn forever, or will it still only be 5 seconds? After the last one. Okay, it's only 5 seconds after the last hit, so don't spam it too often. Although, just by doing this instead of Wither, I have made an equally strong spell for like half the cost. So, I guess Wither's just very expensive and not as strong as I thought it was, I guess. So, that's something to know at least. Like, how expensive could I do? I could go up to 6 seconds, which would mean 6 damage. I only maxed out at 5 with the Wither spell. So that's well and cool. Some of those other things we were looking at, like slowness and whatnot, could... Weakness and slowness, those could be good too. Like, weakness 3 for like 1 second means I'm going to take like no damage off of 1 hit, so I could make something with that work. Oh yeah, did I even during the recap, did I even mention that we upgraded the gun last time? Because we did. This is much stronger than our old one. But anyways, Next up is tool casting. Psi metal and psi gems can be crafted into a tool set: shovel, pickaxe, axe, and sword. These tools can be socketed with up to 3 spell bullets. Ooh. When their relative action is executed, that being breaking a block for tools or attacking a mob for the sword, the selected spell is activated. The spell in a psi metal tool is selected the same way as a CAD. A force slot is also shown in the radial menu in case one wants to disable the spells of the tool entirely. Psi metal tools will slowly regenerate and restore their damage using the player's psi energy, in burst, as long as the tool isn't the item currently in the player's hand. Spells in a tool aren't casted by the tool, but rather by the CAD, therefore the limitations imposed by the CAD stats still stand. This group introduces a few pieces that can be used in conjunction with the tools. The red piece of this group, Selector Block Broken, is meant to be used with tools and get you a vector perspective to where you broke the block in the world. Selector Block Broken Side gets the side in which you broke the block. Selector Attack Target does exactly as it sounds. It gets you the entity you attacked with a sword when the spell is casted. It can also be used with Projectile Spell Bullet to get the entity that the projectile collided against, if any. Okay. So I'm going to need to make these psi metal tools to make those work. So let's go back to PSI. I need at least a pickaxe. So that's 2 metals, which are gold, right? Yep. So pretty simple to make. I just need to grab... Where is it in this list? Greater Views. I need to take a diamond, and I need to take 2 gold, and then I'm going to need 2 iron for the handle. You and you get tossed down there, Greater Views. And thus we have a pickaxe. I put this the wrong way around. And now I need to make a spell to use it with. Hold on, what if I did break block sequence? Like, this requires a vector, which I'm currently getting from my raycast. I think that's the one I want to change? Or do I want to change this one? How does it say that work again? Block broken gives you a vector from where the blocks, what block you break. So this is the block you're looking at. This is what I want to change. So if I get rid of this whole segment and use it over to block broken, which is somewhere in this list. It's somewhere in this list, no idea where. Place block, move block, collapse block. I believe it looks like block broken. And entity access. Will that just work? I need to grab a bullet for break block sequence. If I just do this, will this work? Yes, it will. So now when I mine with this pickaxe, it will break 5 blocks, and 5 blocks on top of the one I broke, or okay, it's just 5 blocks in a row, or in a line rather. So why would I ever do this instead of just using the gun to do it? Because with the gun it's just free and I don't have to waste any more time. Although I suppose I could put something like that when... Or that requires a vector. I had an idea like, oh, when you break a block, give haste for other blocks would be a spell idea, but I don't know how I would do that, because the... What are they called? The effects, they require a power and a duration, but they don't take any sort of vector things or anything. So, like, break block... That would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? I suppose you could set it up so that you break a block at vector. Like, break block side, and then you take the X, Y, and Z... take the numbers out, you put them into... Oh, this is like a weird convoluted mess if you wanted to make this work. Like you would... Yeah, I don't know. You could, in theory, make something work where you could give yourself haste after breaking a block, but I think you would have to go through some like weird pieces to get it done. But anyways, there's the basic tool thing. I could do the same thing with the weapon, with the sword. Exosuit casting. Naturally, the method of casting following a tool set would be an armor set. You can create the Psi Metal exosuit using, you guessed it, Psi Metal, as well as some Psi gems. All the armor pieces of the set can be socketed with bullets, similarly to the Psi Metal tools. Each piece handles a given event, such as taking damage or jumping. Whenever that event happens, the spell in the selected bullet will be cast. The events are as follows. Sensor-based read-on helmets, player taking damage on the chest piece, leggings will do something every tick, and boots will happen when I jump. The helmet can have exosuit sensors attached to it by combining the two items in a crafting grid. Only one sensor can be attached at a time. The sensor can be removed by placing the helmet back on the crafting grid. There's a few sensors, such as the light sensor that triggers when the player enters the darkness, or the stress sensor that triggers when the player reaches low HP. Check that out at your leisure. To control the exosuit, you need to create an exosuit controller. This item allows you to modify the selected bullets in each piece directly from your hand. Okay, so selector time. Select a CAD's internal time in ticks, selector attacker, selector damage taken. So, do I have to make the whole exosuit to make this next part work? That's going to be a lot of Psi Metal and a lot of Psi gems. I suppose I can, and while I'm at it, I might as well make the sword too. So that's one more. Doop. And then I don't even know how much of this stuff. This level might be a little bit more in depth than the other ones. Looking at the time, how long did I record for the first segments? Adding it together, we're probably pretty close to the end there, to the end time. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to wait. Well, I'll let Houston finish up the restaurants, but I think we'll be ending it as soon as he's done with that. We can move on to other stuff at a later time. I suppose while we wait, I can at least build the exosuit. We'll get over the spells and everything next time. So, I want to kill this thing. It's getting on my nerves. Like, the flying enemies have caused me no end of grief in this series. Gotcha. But anyways, let's make the exosuit at least. So I need 9 Psi gems. That much I know. Then it's 3, 9, 14, 16, 17, I believe. 1, 2, 3. A few. And let's make... I need iron as well for the sword. Doop. 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 Of course, there was a 50-50 shot and I got it wrong. Doop. Doop. I thought I was going to do it again. Why am I doing that? This, and this. So now we have the Psi Metal suit. It's a look. Oh, excuse me. I literally built this entire thing and I'm not going to use it. I suppose I could switch over to the helmets. It said some... What's the armor like on it? Okay, it's the same locational armor on that, but the rest of the clothes are much worse. So, just change back to the normal look. That goes in there, that's... You go here, you go here, you go here. I have the rest of this, words are hard. Yeah. We'll do that later on. But, it said something about the scanner as well. And I need the exosuit controller. So I need one more of those, actually, and another piece of glass, which I need to smelt up. Yeah. I'll build the whole thing now, but, we're definitely going to be looking at how exactly it works and what it does next time, I think, at this point. So you can go in there, and you can go in there. And that will be you. I just need to grab one more piece of gold to turn it into Psi Metal. Like so. And what was the thing about the sensor? Light sensor, that requires 2 more. I mean, that's probably what I would use. Water sensor, heat sensor, stress sensor. No idea what stress sensor would even do. Uh, glass, redstone, bah. I'll see you when the restaurant's done, I think. Like, I'll build this thing right now, but I have no idea what I'm doing with it. So, doop, doop, and doop. Gets the exosuit controller. No idea what that even means. Yeah, I got nothing. So, at this rate, I'll just see when this thing is done. 1 sec. And there we go. Houston, the thing lied to me, and apparently I needed more, more wood than the thing it originally told me. But, we have this now. The restaurant. Houston just finished up. We have some nice seating outside. We can head inside, and we have, like, this nice little dining hall in here. I'll figure out how exactly I... Please tell me what kind of fuel I should use in the furnace. Okay. So there's something. I think I have a whole bunch of extra bread I can toss in here for right now. So you can have that whole stack. I'll keep this one for me. That can go in there. I have some extra meat and stuff over in a chest over there I can toss in. Fuel. I do not believe diorite bricks are a fuel source, but okay. Oak plank. Should be summers in this list. Plank, birchwood, birchwood. Oakwood planks, you can use those, and you can use spruce wood, I guess. Although, where is it in this list? There it is. I keep skipping over it. No, that's spruce wood. This list is awful. Like, it's every item that can be used to burn stuff and then other ones that aren't. Spruce wood planks, there we go. Actually, no, that's a, you know what, I gave it oak wood planks. Hopefully that's good enough. So we can actually give this thing recipes and fuel sources. It can actually use the full recipe thing now. So, if I put in that wheat... Hold on, teach recipe... I don't have any wheat on me, but if I say wheat gets turned into flour... do I have any wheat, or is that all of the field? Oh, I do, okay. I believe I can even teach this something like wheat gets turned into flour, flour and bakeware makes bread. So teach recipe. That gets flour. Done. Successfully saved recipes. So list of recipes. Wheat into, wheat into flour. That's now on the recipe list. I, in theory, should be able to teach it everything by giving it a full set of these. I believe I've seen this work before. Like, the entire Pam's system should work with it, and they should have no problem eating Pam, or using Pam's tools and eating Pam's food if I set it up to do so. But, I might do some of that between episodes, at least teach them how to make bread. But, I did one more thing. So I decided to take one more look at the thing and, like, read through it, and it turns out that the selector time thing we needed doesn't actually require the exosuit. It even says in there that you can use it for just a random number based on the time of day. So basically, I just have the time of day going into a debug. That will now tell us it's the current time of day in ticks, or the current CAD time. So therefore, we can now go into the next segment. Trick sleep. At least this... Trick sleep? Like, does that mean I could sleep through time of day with it? We're into trigonometry. Still no idea why you would need pi or sine or cosine or all that stuff, but it exists in here for some reason. Conjure block, blow control, smeltery. Smeltery could be decent for some stuff. Switch focus slot. I have no idea what focuses are here. Save vector. We're almost to the end. We only have 4 more that we can do currently and 4 more to unlock afterwards. So we've almost we almost have all the pieces, but we haven't figured out everything that we can do with them just yet. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.